From the KATC Weather Lab, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, busy weather pattern once again today, and things are not changing a whole lot. We have this very weak upper level disturbance off the southeast Louisiana coastline, and this feature actually going to drift westward over the next couple of days. So we got to keep rain chances 60-70% or better at least through Friday, and then maybe by the weekend things will tone down. But this upper level disturbance really enhancing the storms. There's not much upper level wind in the atmosphere, so when we have these storms going on, they're slow moving and some very heavy downpours during the course of the day today. Not much of a surface reflection, although you could argue for a little bit of a weak surface low off southeast Louisiana coastline, but again, not a whole lot. Check out the rainfall during the course of the day today, just over the last 12 hours. Some areas catching 1 to 3 inches of rain, and some spots, these are Doppler estimates, 6 maybe up to 7 inches. If we're showing 6.5, some spots maybe caught 7 or 8. And you can see there are localized areas, Iberia, Upper St. Martin Parish, that caught at least 3 to 4 inches of rain, and more heavy rains off to the north as well. And tomorrow, probably we'll see some of those heavier rains migrating slowly to the west. Here's a 6-hour loop showing those showers and storms during the course of the morning hours. A fair bit of cloud-to-ground lightning and very heavy downpours, efficient rainmakers across the area, and still some locally heavy rainfall across portions of Rapides and Evangeline Parish, where we still have a couple of flash flood warnings going. One for southern Rapides Parish. This goes till 6:15, and this one renewed for northwestern St. Landry Parish, southwestern Avoyelles Parish, going to 7 o'clock this evening for about 2 to 4 inches of rain or more that has fallen, with isolated amounts of another inch or two before things tone down. But the good news is it looks like things are toning down, and we do have lingering showers as we get into Jeff Davis Parish, eastern Calcasieu Parish, just north of Highway. Pretty strong storm here, but you can see that is weakening. And then we get into Lafayette Parish, few sprinkles, that's about it. Some rain, lingering rain by Rain and Crowley down toward the Esterwood area, and then lingering showers down toward Abbeville. Some pretty heavy rain, southern Lafayette Parish, northeastern Vermilion Parish earlier this afternoon, better than 4 to 5 inches in spots. Now we get into the tropics. The tropics have been nice and quiet, but we think that's going to change over the next, say, week to 10 days. Pretty healthy tropical wave beginning to take form off the western African coastline, and models do track this across the Atlantic, and we might see something developing as we get closer to mid-August. More on that in just a bit. As we get into our region, it's probably one of the more active regions, tropically speaking. You see the enhanced showers and storms across the region. And as we take a look at the Euro model, we see the red. That's the deep tropical moisture. It doesn't go anywhere for tomorrow. You can see it's kind of moving westward as we head into Friday, eventually moving toward Texas and falling apart, but we're left with still lingering tropical moisture, so the daily deluges will continue. Best rain chances tomorrow and Friday, mid-morning through mid-afternoon. Then we might segue to afternoon activity. And again, plenty of moisture around through a week or more away from today. And oh, by the way, that's that African wave. The model's capturing that. We'll keep an eye on that, especially as it gets closer to the Caribbean. Could be heading for the Gulf as well, but nothing to get worried about right now, but getting to that time of year for sure. So overnight tonight, things quiet down. Then once again, by mid-morning, showers and thunderstorms, locally heavy downpours into the afternoon hours. Activity begins to weaken by this time tomorrow evening, and it's rinse and repeat as we head into Friday. But Friday, maybe a little bit more in the way of scattered activity with the more concentrated stuff back toward Texas. But bottom line, we're not shaking those rain chances anytime soon. As for rainfall, like today, some spots catching an inch or less, a few spots catching a couple of inches of rain, and there may be a few hot spots that catch even more than that. Latest model run keeping the heavier rains offshore, but I wouldn't bet on that at all. So showers and storms diminishing early this evening. Maybe some more storms developing later on tonight. Mostly cloudy skies. On the good news part of it, not quite as warm and humid. 73 the low tonight. Tomorrow we'll keep it 85 or cooler. Today we didn't get out of the upper 70s to lower 80s. Your chance of rain at 70%. And the True View data shows us those showers and storms most likely in the afternoon, but you can count on them as early as during the mid-morning hours. So as we move into the 10-day forecast, rain chances staying elevated, 60 to 70% and 40 to 50% or better through the next 10 days. So we're going to be looking at some locally very heavy rainfall from time to time. Marcel?